YouTube, how's it going? It's your guy Nutsy Poo back with another video today, and today's video is a big one. It's episode 7 of our Pittsburgh Pirates Rebuild Franchise, and today's episode is focusing on the trade deadline. We're at the trade deadline in year 1 of our franchise, and this is a big one for the Pirates in real life and also in this rebuild franchise, because this is the final piece of the teardown of the franchise. There are a few assets that are left that need to be traded off for some pretty sizable hauls, and we're going to sort through those and determine who's going to be on the team moving forward and whose time in Pittsburgh has come to an end. The second part of the video is going to focus on a player lock debut of one of the big Pittsburgh Pirate prospects, Roansy Contreras. Now, Roansy has been absolutely killing it in real life, and we're going to see if we can carry that over into the virtual world as well. We're going to take him onto the mound in Double-A and see what he can do. I've really enjoyed this series. Hopefully you guys have as well. If you have, feel free to leave a like on this video, and if you guys haven't already, feel free to subscribe here on the YouTube as well. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube, and that is an awesome amount. Without much further ado, let's get into it. Let's see who's going to remain on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So looking at the roster here, there's a handful of people that I would consider good trade bait for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we need to get good hauls on them. The first of them is Adam Frazier. He's the biggest piece of the trade puzzle for the Pirates. This year, he's hit really well. 262 with 10 home runs, more power than you'd normally expect from Adam. He's very good defensively. He's a second baseman, which is not a very deep position in Major League Baseball, and he was actually an all-star this year, which definitely helps the trade value. We're also potentially going to look into a trade for Tyler Anderson. He's 31 years old. Maybe someone who needs a 4th or 5th starter will give us a couple of prospects for him. As far as relievers and closers go, Richard Rodriguez makes a lot of sense to move. He's been killing it so far in our franchise and in real life. He was also an all-star. He made the all-star team for the NL, so he should fetch a very good return as well. A lot of people are looking for big back-end bullpen arms, so hopefully we can pull a couple of prospects for him. Going farther through, either one of Colin Moran or Todd Frazier would probably be a good flip potential here. I'm thinking Todd Frazier more so than Colin Moran. Colin Moran has a lot more upside, which could give him more trade potential, but I kind of want to keep him around to see how he develops. Kevin Newman was also a piece that I considered trading. I think I'm going to hang on to him for the time being. He's only 27. He's a B potential, and he can really hold down the shortstop position until Liover Peguero or Ji-Hwan Bae are ready to come up. I know he's blocking Cole Tucker right now, but I don't see Cole Tucker as being a long-term fit at the shortstop position, so especially in Pittsburgh. So we'll see how that ends up playing out, but we're going to hold on to Kevin Newman for now. The last real big trade asset that the Pirates have is Gregory Polanco. So he's had a pretty decent season, 262 with 10 home runs so far. We're going to see if maybe we can get some offers for Gregory Polanco. He's 29. He's in the last year of his contract. He's D potential, but if someone needs some help in right field or maybe an extra power bat off the bench to platoon against righties, we'll see what we can get for Gregory. Don't have a whole lot of high hopes, but we'll test it out, see what we can do. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what we can get. I'm going to try to make these trades as realistic as humanly possible. So we're not going to be looking for, super high A prospects back for any of these. So the Giants actually make a lot of sense for trades, especially because they need both a reliever and a second baseman. Relievers, they're really hurting. They don't really have an established closer. And then at second base, all they have is Tommy La Stella, who's only a 76 overall. So we're going to go Adam Frazier here and Richard Rodriguez, and we're going to try to package them together in a deal with the Giants and see if maybe we can get a decent return back. Now, to make this fair, I don't think that this is going to be fair for an A potential necessarily, but a handful of B potentials, maybe 2 B potentials and a C potential for Adam Frazier and Richard Rodriguez, 2 all-stars, I think that makes some sense as far as it goes, just purely from a talent standpoint on a return. Now, I think that the Pirates would be realistically very interested in decent return at the outfield position. And luckily for them, the Giants are actually very stacked at outfield as far as talent goes on their minor leagues. So a right fielder makes a whole lot of sense, as does a center fielder. Someone like Hunter Bishop, potentially, who has a nice lefty swing and looks like he's going to develop into a very good player. You have Steven Duggar here as well, who is 26, and Luis Basabe. who could also, he's a switch bat. He could develop into something. Looks like he's going to be more of a contact hitter. So what I think we're going to try to do here is I think we're going to try to make a trade that's centered around Hunter Bishop, one more B potential starting pitcher, and then maybe a C potential reliever. So I think maybe Hunter Bishop here, Gregory Santos, and then maybe a younger C potential arm that we can hopefully develop into something down the line, like let's do Camilo Doval. And I think that would get it done in real life. So just looking at the MLB pipeline right now for the Giants, the MLB pipeline currently has Hunter Bishop as their 4th ranked prospect, Camilo Doval as their 23rd ranked prospect, and Gregory Santos as their 13th ranked prospect. That gives the Pirates 3 top 30 prospects back for 2 established starters at a major league level that can really help the Giants for the stretch. The Giants in this right now are only a half game out of the wild card slot, so I could definitely see them being buyers at the trade deadline, and getting the established help of Adam Frazier and Richard Rodriguez is going to pull a pretty big haul. I don't think Hunter Bishop as the 4th overall prospect is too much to ask in a return. It's kind of in line with what Joe Musgrove got for the Pirates, and honestly what Jameson Taillon got. So I think that this is a pretty decent haul for the Pirates. I'm going to go ahead and make this trade, and let's add these pieces to the puzzle. So now looking at a potential landing spot for Tyler Anderson, the Nationals are currently 2nd in their division. They're only a couple of games back from the Mets, and they have a really, really deep need at the 4th and 5th slots in their rotation. I think actually Tyler Anderson makes a lot of sense here to the Washington Nationals, especially since they're still competing. I think realistically, Tyler Anderson would not bring back a very big haul at all. Mostly you're going to be looking for just high ceiling guys. Maybe you can hit on them. Maybe they turn into something. For example, someone along the lines of maybe an Armando Cruz here, who's a C potential at 18 age. They're okay with making that trade straight across with Tyler Anderson. So I think we're going to do that. Add Armando Cruz to the fray. Maybe we transfer him into a second baseman. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well. As far as a potential Todd Frazier trade goes, I think the Astros make a lot of sense for him. All they have at first base is Yuli Gurriel, so they don't have a whole lot there if Yuli goes down with an injury or he starts to underperform. They also don't have much at backup third baseman to, kind of handle a situation where Bregman potentially underperforms. So I think that, honestly, Todd Frazier makes sense for a late year addition. They're currently leading the AL West. I could see this happening in this situation in real life. Todd Frazier, much like Anderson, is not going to bring back a very good return from the Astros or really anyone. I would be okay bringing in maybe a flyer on a pitcher, someone like, say, we'll see if we can get Austin Hansen here. 4-seam slider, changeup, curveball. He's a 63 overall at the age of 24. Let's see if we can get him, and we can just get him. So we're going to pull Austin Hansen back for Todd Frazier. I think that this makes sense for the Pirates. Looking through all of the teams, I don't think that there's really a good fit for Gregory Polanco, and honestly, I don't really have much to replace him with if we did decide to trade him. So I think that we're going to let Gregory Polanco finish this year in Pittsburgh and then move him on in free agency and allow him to go to somewhere else. Hopefully that extra time will have O'Neal Cruz ready to be the everyday starter in right field for year 2 of this franchise, and it allows O'Neal to stay in AAA for just a little bit longer. So we're going to hang on to Gregory Polanco. So just a quick wrap up for you guys real quick. We ended up trading Adam Frazier and Richard Rodriguez to the Giants. We traded Tyler Anderson to the Nationals, and we traded Todd Frazier to the Astros. I think all of those landing spots for them makes a whole lot of sense, but it does mean we have 2 call-up slots to the major league level. Here we have kind of 2 people who are ready to come up to the majors as far as starters go, Trevor Cahill or Sean Poppin. I think we're going to bring up Cahill. up to the major league level to join the starting rotation. As far as the additional addition we need to make, we're going to actually bring up Kevin Kramer to replace Adam Frazier. I think that Kevin Kramer makes a lot of sense. Him coupling with Kevin Newman for at least the foreseeable future is kind of a realistic middle infield until those prospects are ready for the Pirates, in my opinion. The other move we're going to make real quick is we're going to turn Armando Cruz into a second baseman. We're really thin at second baseman here in the minors, so we're going to turn Armando Cruz into a second baseman. I'm very excited about Hunter Bishop. That B potential center fielder is going to be huge for us moving forward. In fact, we're going to move him up to AAA right now. We're going to move Anthony Alford all the way down to Class A, see if he can get right deep into the minors, and we'll give it another try down the road. Very happy with the trade deadline, and I'm happy to start finally getting to develop this Pirates team and try to develop an identity and turn this team into a winner over the next couple of years. Now, in the second half of this video, like I said, we're going to be doing a player lock debut for Roansy Contreras. He's in AA right now. He's been killing it in real life. He's only given up a run in one of his starts. He has a sub-2 ERA, like a 1.3 ERA right now in AA in real life. So he was a big part of that Jameson Taillon trade from the New York Yankees, and he's looking like he's going to be a big part of the Pirates starting rotation moving forward. Let's see how he can do here on the virtual diamond as well. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to player lock Roansy here. We are at home for the Altoona Curve, and hopefully we can get a good outing for him. We're facing the Somerset Patriots, and this is awesome because we actually have Altoona's minor league stadium in the game. It took me forever to get this to actually work, so now that we have it in the game, that should be very exciting. People's Natural Gas Field, here we go.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate is Josh Smith. He will lead this one off today.
Oh, Roansy has a really long release here.
Pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone.
Belted high.
Wow.
Deep into right center.
First given pitch there, perfect off the bat, and that's a home run. Not the way we were looking to start here with Roansy Contreras. That is a massive unfortunate. Let's see if we can get him here with a curveball away. Come on, Roansy. That's a good pitch, and he gets him to swing and miss. That's a big-time comeback after that homer on the first pitch. Good. We're also going to go away with a two-seamer here. Not where I wanted that. That's going to get down probably for extra bases. No, holds him to a single. So Roansy's struggling here in the early inning. Only has 1 out. Has already given up 2 base runners. He's stealing. Oh, we're able to get the out there. I don't know why it didn't show the throw out. I guess we can see it here real quick. Wow, that was not a good throw, but he was there way early. All right, a little bit inside on this curveball here. He's able to take it, but it goes right to second base. Nick Gonzalez flips it over for the 3rd out, and Roansy is out of it. Unfortunately, does give up that home run, but we'll take it. See if we can go a two-seamer in on the hands and make him swing and miss on this. Oh, not where I wanted that. Able to get the strikeout, though. Roansy Contreras gets his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his
He gets
arms
to that.
very easily.
Can O'Neal
He went with the off speed there once he
maybe
got
two-seamer on the paint?
Now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
Nice.
pitch
Able
here.
to ground that out to the shortstop. That's a good out number 2 here.
On 0-2 here,
And then finally
he doesn't have
get the
to give in
curveball.
with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus
To
on
the shortstop again, who is able to make the play. Let's go. I always struggle to get strikeouts here, especially in the minor league level where you don't have like electric stuff. Great pitch there, though. The changeup in is able to get him. Roansy Contreras sits down another. Curveball. Oh, not a good pinpoint pitch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Able to get over to that. Thank God. That was a horrible pitch. I got bailed so hard there.
We just saw a
Change up
fastball
down
right
and
there.
away
I
now.
would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here.
Great pitch. Atta baby Roansy. That was a great inning for Roansy Contreras. Able to come back.
On an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark.
Oh, wow. Way to get down there and get dirty. Unfortunately, he is going to get the single. That was a good pitch.
Here's another 0-2. Left side.
Give me the double play.
One there. On to first. And
Let's
they
go.
get the double play.
Roansy rolls the double play on the curveball there.
Swung on
Great
and
pitch.
missed,
Let's
and
go.
that's the final out of the
Atta baby Roansy. That's a good, another good fourth inning. He's
Stepping up
rolling
is
right now.
Randy Out as it's fouled away. Strike two.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to break.
Nice. Roansy paints the corner there with the four-seamer. Another strikeout. That's his sixth of the game.
Pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
That's a good swing there. That was a, you know, inside fastball. Back.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Able to get the pop out there to the center fielder, makes the routine play and gets it back in. Let's go, Roansy. Let's get out of the fifth. Four-seamer up and in. This is the strikeout pitch. Oh, God. That's going to be a problem. Probably gives up at least one run there. Unfortunate. Okay. All right, four-seamer up and in. Let's see if we can paint the black. We do get the pop up to the third baseman there. Should be able to roll this out. Love it. All right, so we give up a run there, but we still have the 3-2 lead. They take me out after that. Jared Jones, who's another big prospect for the Pirates, coming in to relieve Roansy Contreras. And we'll see how this game ends up going.
4-2, the final score today.
Nice. So Roansy Contreras is able to go 5 innings pitched there. Gives up 6 hits, unfortunately. Does strike out 6, gives up 2 earned runs. The Altoona Curve end up winning the game 4-2. That was a pretty good outing for Roansy. We're happy about that. We'll take that. We'll take that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching the trade deadline special. The Pirates made a couple of big moves that should help us moving forward. I'm very, very excited about Hunter Bishop. And then we got into it, Roansy Contreras, and he has a very good outing, going 5 innings, giving up 2 earned, having 6 strikeouts. Like I said, he's going to be a big part of the rotation probably moving forward, especially if he keeps developing. That was a really fun episode, but we will be back with the Major League Club getting a game in with our next episode. If you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like. And like I said, we hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is incredible. Thank you. But if you guys haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do that. We also got some big news over this week. We are now a Twitch partner. My Twitch link is in the description down below. Feel free to drop a follow over there. We stream Mondays through Thursdays, 8:15 or so Eastern Time, PM. And feel free to follow me on my other social platforms as well, including Twitter and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching this one again. Until next time, we will see you soon. Peace.